and let's start our day number 3. A little quick time lapse of setting things up and getting the coffee going. So apparently that thing gets hot enough, if you touch a Ziploc bag, it'll melt right through. Mistakes made. Well, time for some morning coffee. Well, that was a wrong episode to show, maybe. With the girl almost naked. But we're watching. Those who know will know. So the little guy can sleep more while Papa cooks breakfast. So we're gonna make some fried potatoes, boiling some eggs in there. I don't know if you can see them. Oop. And batteries go badly, quickly dead here. It's already 10 cents. Test says 10%. So anyways, let's swap out the battery and show you guys time lapse. Think some potatoes, onions, and leftover steaks from yesterday. Ooh, my throat feels a little funky. Then we got boiled eggs for the little guy. He likes that stuff. To chase it with that, some buratina. Oh, that's good. Limonadica. No, I think it's time to wake the little guy and see if we can have some breakfast. Time for breakfast for the little guy. Yogurt, some OJ. I think he's gonna have fun today too. Hey, tell people what this flag is.
American.
American flag?
Yeah. And this is that same exact flag.
Oh, same exact shade, huh?
Yeah.
Shade of that flag?
Yeah.
Is flag important?
Yeah.
What does flag stand for? Do you know? Or you don't know yet? What is it? What the meaning of the flag? What does the flag represent? Or you don't understand that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Flag represents the country.
Oh!
Because we live in America. So this is America. United States of America. That's the flag for. Slowly gotta teach them. Because you were born where? In
America.
In America. So you're in what?
American.
You're an American.
Yeah, I'm American.
You're a true American. Yes. Of Russian descent, but true American. That's how that works. People forget that. Nothing wrong with remembering where you're from. But where the home is, that's where you gotta be pride. Take the pride in. Uh-oh. Who left shovel by the fire?
Oh, it was me.
It's almost melted. Okay. Бывает, it's okay. Так. A little fire action. Are you a samurai? Are you a knight? Are you a warrior? Who are you?
I'm a soldier.
You're a soldier? So you're having fun?
Yeah.
That's good time. So we had, what, 2 nights now? We slept 2 nights here, right? 1 night, 2 night, right? Be careful with the hatchet. It's sharp. Be careful. I know scars make men beautiful, but you're too early to make scars. So 2 nights. Were you warm at night?
Yeah.
Comfortable? Yeah? Like it? And the tent is good? Yeah. Soft? Pillows good? Yeah. All right. It's been nothing but a good time. I don't know. It's gonna be very different kind of video. Well, because finally I have a, well, I don't know finally, but I have a companion that can come with me anytime that I want before he starts heading out to school. And it's just good time. I mean, it's good to have someone along with you for the company while you're on a solo trip. You gotta be very self-efficient. You gotta be what? Go
Adventure ready.
You have to go adventure ready. You have to carry all the necessary supplies. You have to plan ahead, and you really have to plan ahead. I mean, if I want to go into this conversation, so it's everybody's opinion is their opinion, whatever. My opinion personally doesn't have to be the correct one, but it's my opinion, and I believe I base it on my personal experience and knowledge of information presented at hand to me. One thing I thought about, just a simple fact that, you know, on a trip when you go solo, just by yourself, well, you're responsible just for yourself. I mean, literally just for yourself. I mean, for all I care, you can die. You know, your family gonna miss you. I mean, blah blah blah, whatever. You know, but anything was to happen to you, it only happens to you. The belongings doesn't matter. That's all, you know, earthly. But when you come along with someone who is not capable of taking care of themselves, I mean, you gotta serve him, feed him, heat him, dress him, whoa, do all that stuff. So one thing I thought about that I've really never really gave it a thought, that's before going to this trip, is that you have to be really considerate about every step that you make, because if anything was to happen to me, it will affect him directly. I mean, if I have my 15-year-old daughter, even probably a 10-year-old, she's more capable of doing things. Now, a 4-year-old, the only thing that I've taught him, out of everything that I'm sure of at least, is he knows how to press the SOS button on the Garmin Mini, which is definitely a device to carry in situations like this. He's always aware where he is because we agreed, and we've have our emergency plan. I told him that if anything happens to Daddy or anything happens to Dominic, that's the button we press, and that's the only time we press it. So you have to be really considerate that I know, you know, he's sleeping. I walk on top of the lake. I fall through the ice. I never make it out. You know, he wakes up and he's all on his own. Like, you know, what does he do? He needs to know that there is a way out. He needs to know there's a way out, which is the SOS button. I mean, if you don't have a device like that, then you have to consider for a plan B always, a way to check in or do anything. So like my wife and I, we have agreed that, you know, we check in a couple times a day. I have a group of friends who are able to come out here no matter what. If they don't hear from me, or, you know, if she contacts them and says, hey, you know, Nick hasn't been in touch. So basically, he's been taught to stay in camp. He knows where the food is. He knows how to turn the heater on, which I make sure that there's always fuel and there's always power to it. So basically, the basic idea, he knows how to feed himself. He'll find, you know, chips and snacks and water. He will know how to heat himself, and he knows how to call for help. So those three things handled, I think I am at peace, and I'm at a point where, you know what, I don't care for all you crybabies who's gonna call me crazy for bringing him out here without any other adults. But you know what, I could care less for your opinion in that matter, because I'm raising a man. I'm not raising a wussy. I'm raising somebody who knows how to, you know, get his own food, who knows how to start a fire. And I think, you know what, if I was to make him start a fire from scratch, I think he would be able to. You know, considering that I already prepared. This is the first thing I do. I prepare firewood. He knows how to operate torch. I think he's there in his brain, right? You're a smart guy, right? Papa teaches you how to survive, if anything, right? We can agree on that. So I hope this recording goes to a benefit to anybody listening, to maybe reconsider raising the right generation, because I think the generation that's been raised right now is not heading in the right direction. And I mean, we're running on the edge of extinction because people are just stupid. I'm sorry. And they're not stupid because they're stupid like they're stupid here. They're stupid simply because they weren't raised right. They weren't passed on the right traits. They don't, they don't know where the milk comes from. I think they think milk comes from the store. They don't even know the milk comes from a cow, for all I know. I mean, things like that, just simple stuff. So I don't want to get all political or all politically correct or whatever it is. But hey, we enjoy the outdoors. We come, as the brand here says, AdventureReady. I believe we are adventure ready with everything that we have supply wise. And this is, believe me, this is not $100,000 build. I mean, I could probably put a 15, maybe maximum 20 grand, 15, maybe 20 grand price tag on this build. Not even. I mean, there's a lot of guys you're gonna see with those overlanders who have dumped just thousands and thousands in their rigs. But all they do is they see pavement. I mean, that's okay. You're living in a big city, you always got your bug out vehicle. Thumbs up to you. You are, for the most part, a lot of times are my clients, and I have nothing against that. But there's a difference between having a tool and having to know how to use the tool. So, as long as you got the tools and you know how to use them, you're all right with me. In any other case, come by and become my customer. I will teach you how to use those tools if you don't know how to use them. But in general, you have to really be. It's like for a chef, they say, hey, you must have sharp knives and nice fry pan because you can definitely make a mean meal. Or I think he's getting bored and he wants my attention. Or for a photographer, they say, hey, you make nice pictures. You must have a nice camera. People don't even think about the fact that it's the person that makes the meal and the person that makes the right picture. So, hope you're enjoying the videos, and we're gonna enjoy our day, right? How about we go check on fish? Let's go check on fish.
Wait, I'm about to say something.
Go ahead.
This world is survival mode.
This world is survival mode. You see? I don't think it's anything crazy, honestly. I mean, the guy he needs to know that he's a human being. He's in the wilderness, and he's a man. As a human, I'm not saying a woman couldn't survive this or couldn't do this. What I'm saying is he needs to remember that he's a male man, and he needs to be manly in every possible way, right? Yeah. So, nothing wrong with that. Stay tuned. The time came to tell our viewers what's next. Who caught this big fish?
Me.
Yes, sir. Let's go show them the other fish. Let's go. He's like, okay. So we caught 2 fish so far. It's been biting on and off. So I caught one early in the morning. Well, caught one. I came and it was already there. We're gonna do, I think it's called the Indian style. Как индейцы делали, да, на костре?
Да.
Мы ее просто будем вялить на костре. So you just do it over the fire. Ну-ка палочку поставить. Over the fire, over the low heat, and just give it time. Вот так вот. Так, идем дальше. Идем жарить другую рыбку. Dominic wants to fry fish, yeah? That's what I heard? Yep. So we're gonna go fry a fish. The second one. I mean, that's a trophy. Huh?
Wait,
Не слышу, говори.
the second one fish, это было, которое ты поймал?
Да. Не, the second one это который ты поймал. Remember, it goes where?
In the trash.
Вперед. The compost, we can burn it later. Yep. Okay, I'm boiling some water for the... So this is very useful for anybody who likes just camping in general or cold camping. Boom. Pump thermos. You fill it up with hot water, keep topping it off as needed. But you can wash dishes, wash hands. You always have warm to very hot water. Obviously, depending,
water.
it's hot water, yeah. So I like to do my dishes and just you have access to hot water on the go all the time. I am thinking about a hot water heater system in the truck, but that's gonna all come in its own time. Right now it's just that. So let's start doing the fish. What's happening, y'all? Anyway, look at me. I'm getting my vitamin D. It's April 7th today. Yeah. 7 апреля, друзья. На улице тепло?
Да.
На солнышко греет. There's so much, I think UV is coming from the sun and snow and everything. So it's good. So anyways, a good time to get some vitamin D. Why not, right? All right, we checked on the fish. Now it's time to get cooking on this fish. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do little slices. This is Vadimax style. My buddy Vadimax Adventures on Instagram. Check him out. He does it like this. It's just beautiful. Comes out very, very nice and fried up. Right? So check it out. You do these slices down to the bone. Like this. Right? Then we're gonna cut it up into slices like this. All right, we got 4 slices, nicely done. Then we're gonna do some onion. Just chop it up. Let's find some spices to put. So we got pepper. Let's find our salt. Pepper. We got olive oil. Well, not olive oil, it's grapeseed oil actually. Ooh, Buratino. Oh, if you don't know the flavor, check out one of the Slavic stores. They probably carry it. Pepper. Let's put some of this oregano or something, just light for flavor. I'm gonna double check if I'm actually recording this because this is just beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is real Nixon and Overland Adventure video, and they're gonna be unedited as it is. And I'm OCD. I like to have my stuff done right. Okay, next we need to set this aside. Butter. Hey Dominic, you want some applesauce? I have applesauce for you, buddy. Check this out, bro. Ha! Applesauce! Enjoy. Have fun. He was like, you have applesauce? Look at the solar. Look at that. 12.8. I'm hitting 12.8 in the shade over there. Let's give you an idea how this thing is working. The sun's hitting the solar panel beautifully on the hood. When you park, you gotta kind of consider the sun direction, right? Drying socks on your windshield wipers. I don't know if you knew that trick, but that's very good. It just works. It does wonders. Solar's charging. My shoes, boots. I'm wearing валенки. Я в валенках. I'm wearing валенки, so they're just comfortable. I mean, you slip them on. They're very, very easy. Это с войлока, да? Все знают, что такое валенки. If you know what валенки is, check it out. Валенки. Hey, валенки, валенки. Da-da-da-da-da, right? Anyway, Sorel's awesome boots. I highly recommend shorturl.com. Sorel does just wonderful job right here. Sorel, natural rubber, right? But you wear liners. I haven't got a second set of the liners, but one thing to do if you like a lot of winter camping and if you're worried about getting these moist on the inside for whatever reason, because you're sweating too much, because you're walking around too much. I don't know if I would wear these when I'm snowshoeing all that much, because they'll get sweaty inside. You know, one thing you can do on your toes, on your feet, is actually antiperspirant, right? So you take your armpit stuff, right? You use that, you apply that to your toes, so your feet don't sweat as much. We're gonna do butter for sure. Butter is like butter. While you're frying up the fish, you gotta have butter. Как говорят по-русски, кашу маслом не испортишь. So you can't spoil your whatever with the butter. Never too much butter. Okay, next things next. Cast iron? How about that? I mean, I have my frying pan from this kit that I bought. Very nice, very useful. Teflon, non-stick, great. But I think I'm gonna go for cast iron. Cast iron pan right here. We did steaks the other night on it. I think I'm gonna do my fish on it. Oh yeah, I feel the heat. What I'm gonna do first is gonna heat this guy up. Then I think I'm gonna wash it with some water just to get the steak flavor off of it. I'm jumping back and forth from the camera. If I'm out of the angle, forgive me. I do my best to be in the angle. Actually, let me pause it. Let me reset. I think the show is right about here. Let me drop the angle down. If you don't see me, it's okay. So this thing is hot. Turn the heat down a little bit. Get this washed off. Washes up very nice and easy. Just wipe it through some paper towels first. Whoop, make sure that it's perfect and cleaned up. I'm gonna crank the fire down. Those 20,000 BTU burners, man, they just make things hot right away. Grapeseed oil. Now, wonderful thing about grapeseed oil is that stuff does not stick and it has a very high boiling point, which helps with frying and not burning things up. Dominic, you good up there? Or are you coming down? Oh, you came down? What's going on? What do you need?
I need to go.
Bathroom? Number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Yep. You check the sizzle by throwing some onions in here. Sacrificial onions. Turn the heat down. Just cast holds all the goodness. And then we're gonna put the fish in. Oh yeah, yes baby, look at it. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah baby. It's gonna be delicious. Throw all the onions in there and butter. You just put it right on top of it. Let all that magic do the work. And having hot water out of that thermos, man, available at your disposal at any minute is like having the hot water heater going at any time. Definitely helps. I'm already smelling this. Oh, you guys. Oh, this is delicious. Gonna heat down a little bit because we don't want to burn this stuff. Flip it over, flip it over, flip it over. Yeah, it just starts opening up. Look at it. It's opening right up. Look at that. Grab a spoon. And all that buttery goodness, you put that right over the fish. Get fire going just a little more. Now the key is not to overheat your cast. That's the key. Let the fish just soak in all the flavoring, all the butter. The onion is a very good marker of how things are going. And just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Beautiful. I mean, I hope I'm seeing. I'm hoping that this is all being recorded for you guys to enjoy the view of it. Look at it. This beautiful sizzle. Mmm, just delicious. Fresh caught trout. Get it nice and golden crispy. Whew. I can feel the fire coming up. Mmm. 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 Ммм. Посмотри, как рыбка готовится. Иди сюда. Иди посмотри. Вкусно? Или как? Это сейчас будет вкусняшка. Там как дядя Вадим все рыбы готовит, да?
А, да.
Вот так вот. Пойди проверь нашу рыбку на костре. Isn't that just beautiful? Let's go check out the other fish. Такой, видишь, low heat, let it go. We're gonna feed the fire a little bit. Some more sticks in here. Ooh, I'm just like in a puddle of water here. Пускай она коптится, сынок, оставляй ее. Нормально?
Да.
Ты на меня. Ты красный весь.
Не знаю.
Молодец. All right. Let's head back to see what the fry fish going on. Ай! Папе холодно. Ты папу просто взял и... О, это вкусняшка будет. Смотри, какая будет вкусняшка. This is gonna be delicious. Let's see if we can set up. Okay, move your bowl. Move your bowl. Бери ее. We need to figure out where we can put the fry pan. These bamboo boards do a wonderful job. We're gonna go. Hot! You just threw some snow at me.
Yeah, I throw the snow at your face.
In my face? You throw it in my back.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, поднимаем, ставим. He's gonna be the first one to try. Let's see the real kid opinion of it. Вкусно?
It tastes like shrimp.
It's like shrimp. It tastes like seafood.
Well, she made it taste like shrimp.
Some more? This is no bone in here. Давай. Well, for those who know, they know. It is delicious. We're gonna enjoy this. We're gonna enjoy it, and then we're gonna go check on our fishing rods, right? Yeah. Yeah? Okay, let's eat.